Good afternoon, how my beautiful queens. Oh my ass, y'all. And handsome kings doing this afternoon. How you all doing? Welcome or welcome back to the start of a new video. How you all doing? I just decided I was gonna start a new vlog today. Just to start a new vlog. I was wanting to start up one. I was sitting here thinking about something. Then I just recently came in about maybe 30, 40 minutes ago. I had got off of work and I came straight in and took a shower. I said, I got to take me a shower. I got to come up out these clothes. Also, yesterday, I ended up, I don't know what's going on. I tell anybody when it come down to your food, either if when you purchasing food that's cooked, like being served to you from different restaurants, I said I'm gonna have to get more back into the mode of just praying over my meals before I eat them. I used to do that, but it's like yesterday I was kind of a little hungry when I had got off of work. And normally I would eat like these little, it's some wings that we have a lot of little service stations or gas stations. Most people say gas stations, service stations. So I normally eat, this is like my fourth or fifth time buying some wings out of there. They like little hot wings. I guess basically they take them and, put them in like an air fryer and they sell them, but they be pretty good. And so yesterday when I came in, after I ate the wings, I noticed my stomach, and I know this a lot of information, as they say, TMI. My stomach, for some reason, I couldn't, it's like the wings just did not agree with my stomach. And it's like, I just, I'm like, dang, what's going on? Like, because I felt sick after that. Like, I really felt sick. Like, I felt like they gave me a stomach ache, and I just couldn't hold nothing down. I ended up, I tried to lay down and take a nap. It really didn't help too much because after that my throat started being sore. So I had to get up like around 11. I think it was like 11 o'clock at night because I tried to lay down and really rest. I really couldn't rest like I wanted to. Like I was literally tired. And so I got up. I gargled my mouth down with a little mouthwash. It helped a little bit. Then when I got to work this morning, I still wasn't feeling well. My stomach started cramping, hurting real bad. I tried to make a coffee. I knew it had to be something major because normally because lately y'all know I told you I've been out of coffee. I was, before I tuned in, I was looking on Instacart when I do my groceries for this upcoming week. I was trying to price coffee. Like the coffee price is just getting ridiculous. I said I might just have to buy some more iced coffee that's already made and just go from there and just drink it, fix it from right there because I'm not finna pay $18.99 for some instant coffee. Like it's just too much. It's too much. Depending on, like I say, it just depends on, well, I ain't gonna say depend. I'm not gonna pay that for no coffee. I'm just got myself on a strict budget. I was trying not to go over. I didn't want to go over like $60 or $70 this week in groceries. So I was trying to set myself like on a strict budget and just get the fruit items, for this upcoming week. Because lately, since I've been in this house, I haven't really been cooking every single day. Like if I cook something, we eat on it, for 2 days, me and my daughter. It really been helping out a lot, eating on leftovers. Today I'm actually currently just making some hot dogs and I'm boiling them and we're gonna have like some cut breakfast potatoes to go with. I got them in the oven. I just kind of want them to get like a little crispy. They're already cut with the peeling, so that's gonna be my dinner for today. So, some hot dogs and the cut potatoes. But yeah, anyway, well, that's gonna be our dinner. Hopefully, she might eat that. If not, then, these kids. One thing I could say, they different from us '80s babies. When we grew up in the '90s, we ate ramen noodles, hot dogs, pork and beans, Vienna sausage. They don't understand the struggle when it come down to like meals. Some are very picky, but like I said, she don't want a hot dog. She don't have to eat. I'm not gonna make her eat it. She want to fix up some noodles or some pizza rolls. She has some nuggets left, so she wants some. I just said I try not to let my child stress me out because these kids, but I'm telling you, they don't know the struggle. Like I said, they have to see for themselves. What we, had to go through coming up, but Yeah, so I wasn't feeling too well, like I say, when I was at work. So I made me a medicine ball. That helped somewhat, but then I started feeling a little stomach just started cramping real bad. And then after that, when I got home, I made another medicine ball. But I think I'm gonna just drink water for the rest of the day because I did have made an iced coffee when I got to work, and I made two medicine balls. So I'm gonna kind of slack up because I had some diet Mountain Dews in the refrigerator. I try not to drink sodas a lot, so I'm not gonna worry about drinking one. I'm gonna just the rest of this evening just drink water, or if I have to make me another tea, because I do have some my own tea at the house. But yeah, I was saying I hope I didn't get food poisoning or I've been exposed to something and it was in the food and it just made me sick, because I'm telling you, it's just so much going on. And I just tell people, one thing about me, I don't really eat out as much, but every blue moon, if I don't feel like cooking and I just want something quick, I might stop somewhere. But I'm seeing nowadays that you just don't know who preparing your food. Sometimes people be mad. People are already barely getting by and they, barely surviving out here. And then you just never know when they fixing your food, if they coughing or sneezing. I mean, I'm not saying to be fun. It's like you have to be, you have to pray or bless your food. I'm seeing that now because that never happened to me. Like, I literally normally when I eat some food, I can keep it down, and especially like I say, I have ordered those wings before, and that never happened. Like my stomach literally was just it just I couldn't even hold. I'm like, cause I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to make some chicken noodle soup or something, or make me a soup, like take some chicken out and just boil it and make like a broth and drink it. And I was like, I was too tired to do that. So I just said for now, when I'm eating out, I'm gonna have to bless my food and just ask God to pray that this food is a nourisher to my body. Whoever prepared and made it. Because people nowadays is really angry. Some people, and I noticed that the times we living in now is really showing people true colors. Like it's just so much evil going on, so much hate. Now, nowadays people don't even care about other people. That's why I say you just never know how people might really care. People, some cases, some people do care. In other cases, some people just don't care. They don't have a care and a worry about other people. Um, yeah, it's just a lot, and I'm seeing it, with my own eyes. Like I say, but I'm working in the industry where I'm servicing people on a daily basis. I see a lot of things, even with people and just working around certain individuals. It's people just don't have a care. And so I just made up my mind because, like I said, my head was hurting me, and I wish I would have, because I had to stop at the Dollar Tree. I gave y'all a little Dollar Tree haul in my video I edited yesterday. That video go live tomorrow. I wish I would have had bought me some Tylenol because I'm out of, like my head just really been hurting me really bad. But hopefully once I try to eat these hot dogs and the potatoes, hopefully that, help me. And then I said I was going to take a nap when I came in. But yeah, I gathered to my word, which I had seen, I was reading. I just basically read Psalms 27 and Psalms 23, two very familiar chapters in the Bible for me. I just feel like they both represent being protected or protection. And, against in times of, if you just going through something or you just need that motivation or whatever, those two scriptures right there really do help. When you trying to stay encouraged despite of, what's around you or what's just happening, in general. But yeah, I like I said, I just said, man, that never happened to me. But yeah, because I know my daughter, her and my sister, they do these DoorDash and Uber Eats sometimes on the app when they order food. And I said I'm also have to be careful when she orders something for me, because like I said, you don't know, these people just be angry. Like I said, I haven't ate from McDonald's, Burger King, Checkers. I haven't ate out of none of those places in a long time. It's been like at least good 5 or 6 years. I don't even really food with fast food places. I haven't ate out of those places in a long time. And so my daughter was telling me yesterday she ordered, and I'm about to tell her to be careful too on what she eating. What she ordered her food. She said my sister ordered from KFC chicken, and said that they got the order wrong, the order's wrong, and then my sister order looked like somebody ate off her food, ate off the chicken, and said that she just threw it away. I said, yeah, she did right, but the thing is, did they get? I'm gonna ask my sister too. Did she get a refund for that? But my daughter said she was on the phone. They gave her a full refund. My daughter now said they had her order mixed up, but then the young lady that worked at the cashier she had an attitude. That's what I'm telling y'all. When you ordering food, please do not argue with these people or argue. I'm telling you, people it's like Satan is busy, and he really using these people to do his dirty work. But then again, I don't really just put everything on him, because sometimes people just people. If you just evil in general, they're just your character. But yeah, she said the girl act like she was mad. That's why I say next time. And then she got a full refund, and she ended up ordering from Subway, and she gave me some of the sandwich. And I just told my dog, because I noticed the sandwich didn't taste right. So I really don't know what kind of made me sick. I don't know me eating the sandwich. I didn't eat all the Subway sandwich. But like I said, I'm going to be careful on that myself. When they order and do DoorDash and Uber Eats, I'm going to try to stay away from that, because like I said, you just don't know how these people handle your food. They might not be washing their hands after they get through using the restroom. Half times people can be sick. They come to work sick, coughing. You don't know what these people doing. And so it's like you just really have to be careful, because, even with the food itself, I've been hearing rumors about how they making fake meat and, the food and the chemicals, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot, y'all. So it's like, I just been asking God for protection. That's why I'm glad I read those two particular verses in the Bible just a while ago. It's like we really have to stay prayed up in these times. There's, all people, we just have to stay prayed up, because there's so much coming that might come against us, that we don't have a lot of stuff we don't have no control over. Like, we don't have control over some of the things that's happening. But I just feel like even when it come down to for our safety, when it come down to food and eating out, and we just have to really stay prayed up, bless our food, even the food we buy from the grocery stores. We don't know what they doing with the raw meat. It's just so much. So I just encourage anybody to just kind of stay prayed up and bless your food if you can. And if you have to stay from eating out, because like I say, I don't usually really buy out restaurant food like that anyway. But since this happened, I'm definitely going to, try to really be careful on eating out now, because like I say, I just feel like I either got, I don't know if I got food poisoning, or maybe I've been exposed to something that, somebody prepared the meal and they was ill, and that's how I'm feeling. But it's just really sad. It is. It just lets you know the state we're in right now, and it's not good. But like I say, I know God is in control. That's the only reason why I keep pressing on every day, even though this morning I literally didn't want to get out of bed. I push myself to get up, to go to work, because I know I got to go to work, and because I'm the only one got to pay these bills in this house and stuff. So, and I know I like my peace, so I definitely push myself to get up, because ever since I've been in this house, like I said, I've been at peace, sleeping well, real well. I don't have to really worry about people bothering me, because I'm in my, my own spot. And I'm, doing what I got to do for me, But yeah, I just want to kind of come in and start, open up a new video. And I am going to, I probably do me a face mask. I had a mask left over. I got to wash it. Probably don't look like I got makeup on my face, but I did. Lady just been, being easy with my makeup, not doing too much. But basically, it probably don't look like it. I ain't really been putting much, just brows and... Yeah, but I'm going to wash this makeup off my face and do me a face mask. But I'll probably do that when I get through eating. Yeah, so yeah. I just want to come in and start a vlog off and just see how you guys doing. Purchasing food that's cooked, like being served to you from different restaurants. I said I'm going to have to get more back into the mode of just praying over my meals before I eat them. I used to do that. But it's like yesterday I was kind of a little hungry when I had got off of work. And normally I would eat like these little, it's some wings that are we have a lot of little service stations or gas stations. Most people say gas stations, service stations. So I normally eat. This is like my fourth or fifth time buying some wings out of there. They like little hot wings. I guess basically they take them in, put them in like an air fryer and they sell them, but they be pretty good. And so yesterday when I came in, after I ate the wings, I noticed my stomach, and I know this a lot of information, as they say TMI. My stomach, for some reason, I couldn't. It's like the wings just did not agree with my stomach, and it's like I'm like, dang, what's going on? Like, because I felt sick after that. Like, I really felt sick. Like, I felt like they gave me a stomach ache and I just couldn't hold nothing down. I stopped somewhere, but I'm seeing nowadays that you just don't know who preparing your food. Sometimes people be mad. People are already barely getting by and they, barely surviving out here. And then you just never know when they fixing your food, if they coughing or sneezing. I mean, I'm not saying to be funny. It's like you have to be, you have to pray or bless your food. I'm seeing that now because that never happened to me. Like, I literally normally when I eat some food I can keep it down, and especially like I say I have ordered those wings before and that never happened. Like my stomach literally was just it just I couldn't even hold. I'm like, cause I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to make some chicken noodle soup or something. Bless my food and just ask God to pray that this food is a nourisher to my body. Whoever prepared and made it. Because people nowadays is really angry. Some people, and I noticed that the times we living in now is really showing people true colors. Like it's just so much evil going on, so much hate. Now, nowadays people don't even care about other people. That's why I say you just never know how people might really care. People, some cases, some people do care. In other cases, some people just don't care. They don't have a care and a worry about other people. Good evening, my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this evening. How you all doing? Welcome back, or welcome to a new vlog. I'm just a new vlog. I know I had started some edits on this video, but I think this is actually like my first time talking to you all in the video. Your girl, I know I'm in bed, y'all. And your girl tired. I had work a double yesterday at I had to work both jobs. I had to work my first job from 6:30 to 12. Then came home, took a nap, had to get right back up and work the second job from 4. From 4, I was scheduled from 4 to 10, but I think I got out of there at least about, it might have been 9 and made it in about 10 o'clock. I do go back to my second job. I'm gonna work a double. Originally, I was just only supposed to have came in tomorrow evening, but it's just so much stuff that I need to get. Like, I'm trying to get my house, like, make it feel cozy, because I'm kind of ready to, like, start decorating and stuff. So, I just told my supervisor at my second job it was okay for me just get some extra hours, especially if if there's some hours given at the current moment, because like I said, I really don't even work. I don't really get like 40 hours no way at my second job, because my second job is really considered part-time. I have a full-time job that I probably get 40 or 50 hours, but I was just sitting here today. I was sitting up, I was thinking about something. I did have to pay some bills. I had to do a small Instacart. So today is May 1st. So wow, y'all, when I say the time, we have the time gone. Like, we already in May. Like, it's the months is just really flying. I feel like this year is going by extremely fast. Like, we're in the 5th month in the year already, and it's like this year had really just begun. But I'm here. I'm thankful. I thank God for another day. I was able, and I'm truly grateful, and I'm blessed. And I just wanted to mention, like, I kind of wanted to say something, I don't know. It's like ever since I've been in my own, like, this May, so May, This will be going on my 3rd month since I officially been in this house. And like I say, I think I was telling y'all know I told y'all I just been so much at peace. And it's like, it's always something. Let me see if I talk to y'all. I'm gonna just try to sit up for a second, y'all, and talk to y'all. But it seemed like ever since and it's kind of gloomy because, okay, y'all, I'm bad. It's kind of look gloomy too. That's my window right there. But it probably look, it's kind of bright, a little gloomy. It's really gloomy outside. Look like it want to rain. We've been kind of getting rain the last couple of days, and it's extremely cold too. So I ended up had to put me on a little long sleeve shirt to lounge around, and I got on like some joggers. So y'all know I like to just be comfortable most time when I'm at the house. And like I say, but I tell you, it's always something, and I'm forever grateful. Like I say, bills paid, rent was paid, made sure I got that taken care of. Thank the Lord. It just, I don't know. I feel like I'm being tested to a certain extent because the devil or whatever, he tried to make me feel like I can't do it. Like, y'all know I told y'all it's my first time just really being out alone by myself, well, not by myself, but in my own spot or whatever. And I just been getting this vibe of like the energy that some people that's like, that maybe know me or that's in my life probably feel like I'm not gonna make it or I'm not gonna do well. But I just feel like with God's grace and his protection, I feel like I'm gonna be covered regardless. I always ask him for strength. As long as he keep giving me strength, that's why I say, it be days sometimes where I dread get up out of bed. I'm not gonna even tell no story because working a lot of hours like I do, I put into it can be a little draining, but I know my purpose and why I'm doing these things. And like I say, I just been at peace. And I just feel like for some reason that it been interrupted because the enemy trying to put that fear in me and made me think that I can't handle this. And I feel like I know I can handle this. And he might not directly say it to me, the enemy or whatever, or how your mind start telling you things like, oh, he uses people that to get up to you, or he uses people those that's like in your life or that know you. He might use some of those people to make you feel like you might need to go back down that path that he had removed you from. And I knew eventually that when I started this journey, in this space, that it wasn't going to be easy. It's nothing easy in life. I feel like it's a saying I heard someone say years ago, life is like a box of chocolate. You never know which one going to be the best until you try. I don't know if I'm quoting the saying right, but I did hear a saying or a speech years ago. But I feel like everything is happening the way it's supposed to be. Like he knew that I always needed peace. And if you've been following me for a long time, like I say, I've been doing this for 5 years. On my journey, when I first started, well, I ain't gonna say when I first started because I was doing more of makeup and hair videos versus vlogging, my lifestyle. But I would always be, in majority of my videos at that time, I would always be cooped up in the room at the old house in a corner. Because at that time, that's where I had gained the most peace in the house. Even though I shared a home with, relatives, but that was where I gained the most peace. And so now that I'm in my own, I have more space. And I'm just gaining peace throughout this whole space that I'm at. But it just takes me back to like, you can't let fear stop you or let fear control what's meant to take place in your life. Like, you can't let it stop you or let people dictate to you that you won't succeed at something. And so I was thinking about that. I said to myself, I might not be where I want to be. I might not have everything that I want to be, but I thank God I'm not where I used to be. And not saying that everything that everything that have probably happened to me in the past was the best or the worst. you know, because I know there's people who might have encountered, like everybody have a story to tell, but I know there's people who might encounter way, you know, struggles probably be a little more different than what I'm, you know, my battle with. Like I have came across stories where, you know, even I'm like, wow, you know, that these people are brave, you know. You will never know that, you know, a person might have a battle with this or went through this because they come out brighter than where they, you know, like you just never know bad from, you know, the look. But I know you also can't go bad looks or how a person look and be like, oh hey, they look like they never went through nothing. You can't do that, you know. But it just really woke me up and let me know that I feel like I feel like I'm in the in this area in this season in my life because God knew that I needed this time to heal, and He knew that I needed my own space so I can have peace. Because I'm telling you, if you let somebody interrupt your peace of mind, you be gone. Peace and joy, I learned this, you need those too. If you don't have them two, especially in the chaotic world we living in now with so much going on, I don't even really be wanting which y'all see. If you watch if you be on here on the platform a lot, you see what's going on all over the world. You need a peace of mind. You do, because you would literally go crazy if you let what's happening to you and what people might think of you dictate what they feel about you in your life. That'll really make you, you know. That's why I try to stay my distance from people that I feel like that don't mean me right. Like they say, you have to love people from a distance. Yeah, I believe that saying. You treat people the way you want to be treated. But I'm just speaking in general because this go for anybody. It can be a long friendship. I mean, a friendship you ain't been with, friendships or relationships or someone you just been close to for a couple years or something. It can be pertaining to anything. And I'm just speaking in general, you know, because it just been some things I've been experiencing lately since, you know, like I told y'all, since I've been in my own my spot. But like I say, when I say I have had the best rest, I came in yesterday when I got off, showered, laid down, and slept so good. I mean, I never had so much rest, and man, I just been sleeping good. But y'all got excuse my hair too, y'all. I don't know. I ended up re-putting this same color hair. I don't know. I was supposed to have did my hair today. I just didn't feel like. I just said we gonna slap my friend on, and we're gonna call it a day. I just did not feel like, cause like I said, I worked a double yesterday, and I do one tomorrow, and then Sunday I work my just my first job. So you know I kind of got like a somewhat busy next 2 days, and then I'll be off again Monday. But hopefully I could be well rested up, because when I say I've been in bed. I've been in this room all day, gaining peace, relaxed in this bed. I did, like I said, got up, made my coffee. I read a little of my the Revelation book, but I ended up putting that book in the self love book in my closet. I was supposed to have worked on it, but lady, I haven't been feeling too well, because I think I was telling y'all in this video that I just uploaded that I felt like I had got food poison or sick, and it's like my stomach haven't just really been, I just haven't really been feeling my best, like. And I think I was telling y'all I'm gonna stop eating out, but I'm gonna start cooking more of my own meals at home. You know, it's different like if I'm eating at work, because I'm seeing the people at both the jobs preparing the meals, the food. But I'm gonna just try to kind of cut back from eating out a lot, because like I said, I haven't really been feeling well. I don't know if it's something in the air, because I do sound a little hoarse. I do got some Aleve. I might take me one later on, because I think when I get through chatting with you all, I might watch a couple more YouTube videos and kind of take a nap. Because that was the goal today, was just to kind of chill out and just relax. And like I said, I knew I was gonna have to do an Instacart and pay my bills and stuff. But I'm glad that we got technology, because it makes it so much easier when you're trying to pay your bills. You can just pay your bills on online. I mean, pay your bills using your tablet or a phone, whatever. It makes it so much easier than you have to actually go into a store and do it. So thank God for technology, because like I said, technology is taking over, which I'm seeing that now, and I was always taught that it's good to learn take a computer class. And sometimes I wish I would have did that, because if you look at everything around you, everything going back computer, everything. But other than that, my day been great. Like I said, I just been kind of lounging around. I just put my groceries up. I didn't really get a lot of stuff. Mostly I just needed to start back up on meat, because I had like sides like green beans, rice, eggs. I might macaroni noodles. I had some more of those left. I think the next time when I'm out Sunday, I might stop at the store, because I think I might stop. I don't know. I might stop in the dollar store. I need to get me some. I want to see what kind of some curtain rods. I need to get me some curtain rods. I'm kind of ready to start like doing some pieces like get together, but I think I want to look and see what kind of curtain rods they got. I kind of just want to go in there and look around in the home aisle, like, you know, because Family Dollar have a lot of nice stuff that people don't know, and they do have nice pictures too. They have a lot of nice little decor pictures where you can hang up in your house, you know, little like pictures that's, you know, landscape. I'm gonna say it like that, landscape pictures, or pictures of animals, something that'll, you know, go good in the home and make your home more homey or comfortable or cozy, I'm gonna say. But but yeah, I think I'm going probably going to, like I say, I'm gonna sit here and lay down for a second. But yeah, I was also thinking about something too, because today is actually my daughter's school senior prom. The kids going prom today. I think I was telling y'all in the 3 videos ago that she didn't want to go. It really breaking my heart too, because I kind of been feeling a little emotional about that. But I also learned that I can't make her go. I think I was telling y'all that it really hurt my heart, because I really wanted to see her go. Like, you know, I always said when I, you know, ever had kids, I wanted a little girl. And, you know, when these kids grow up, they're going to have a mind of their own. And, you know, and they're just, you can't, you can't stop them from the decisions they choose to make. You know, you can only encourage them to do what's right and talk to them. Because I was really hoping y'all she went. Like, I just had the whole vision. I was going to make her face up, make her look pretty. Because if you all don't know, when my sister had her baby shower, I had made her face up. And, you know, she had a cute her little blue dress on. I made her face up. Y'all know I just been obsessed with doing makeup and doing my own makeup. So it would have been really nice if I would have got that experience to do it for my daughter, you know, made her face up. But I said what I'm going to do, because I had really wanted her to do the horse and carriage. If y'all know, we had like these little horse and carriages. And I think I might, my next Mother's Day coming up, I just thought about it. I need to find out the actual date, because I might request that day off and just be able to just, you know, if I have to pamper myself, because I had thought about doing that for myself since my daughter don't want to do that. I have a beautiful blue gown, little dress that I bought years ago from the thrift store, and I know it's finna start getting hot here in Memphis. I thought about just getting myself fancy, and put that gown on and go downtown and have me a little night, you know, just get a little fancy dressed up, because I love dressing up. Like I said, last time I was dressed up was for my prom and my graduation, my college graduation, senior prom, college graduation. I still got my college graduation dress. Sure, I think I still got my senior prom dress up in my closet. And that dress is about 20-some years old, because I graduated in 2004, so, you know, you do the math. But I thought about doing that, because I never rode the horse and carriage. I always wanted to get on there. It gives Cinderella vibes. As long as I've been staying here in Memphis, I've never been on one. And they, you know, they pass my jobs all the time. Well, one of my jobs, they come through, you know, the area. So yeah, I was really kind of a little sad about that, because today is the prom day for her school. And yeah, she didn't go, so I'ma just let it be, and just, you know, nothing I can do. But like I did tell her this, you know, you're gonna regret, you're gonna think about it, you know, if she decide to think about it. But it's gonna be too late to say I wish I would have did it, because when you had the opportunity, you should have just went. You know, even though I know prom is not a big thing, because a lot of people that I know, they like, well, they didn't go on their prom, and you know, it's like they say, to each his own. You know, it's just really basic a dance, and you know, basically it made me think of like a end of the school year dance, or end, because this, once you graduate out of high school, that's it. You officially, done, unless you decide to go out to college. But um yeah, it just, like I say, it's to each his own. Everybody, prom is just, it's like I said, it's not for it's just a dance. It's the same way like college. Like, I don't understand why people make a big deal too about college. Even like every certain stuff is not for everybody. Like, everybody know what's best for them, and I feel like people shouldn't make people feel bad about decisions they choose to make. Because that's the problem. We live up on society norms, and I think I've been studying, saying I'm gonna give y'all like a chit chat video on this, and I'm gonna do it. I need to plan out how I want to just sit down, or maybe just come on camera and just talk about a little different topics. I said I want to do that because y'all know when I do my videos, they're not scripted. I just come on here and just talk to y'all like I'm talking to y'all in person, or and I just be myself. It's just me, but I don't want to make the video, like if I do decide to do a chit chat video, make it just ain't so scripted. But like I said, I do want to get straight to the points, but real see, because I did been want to talk about society norms and how I feel like it hold people back from life, because you was told if you did these things this way and by this age, and that's just not the reality for everybody. It just don't work, that way. But yeah, you just have to do what's best for you. Like I say, college was something, like I always wanted to pursue college and graduate. Like I say, I was a college dropout. I think I mentioned that to you all if you've been following me for a long time. I did go straight out to college when I graduated out of high school, but I didn't finish. So years later, when I moved down here to Memphis, I was trying to get in college. It wasn't an easy journey because, like I say, moving from up north to the south, it's a whole different, the school thing here is different than what it was up there. But it was a challenge. But it was a challenge. Like I said, trying to get myself back at school, especially as a 32-year old at that time. But the thing is, I finished, and it was something that I wanted to do, not because society say, "Oh, you should get an education, and once you get a degree, you're gonna be successful." No, because I'm watching a lot. When I tell y'all the videos I come across all the time, it's so many people and went out to college, got degrees, and still not working in their field. Like me, I'm not even in my field, and I got a degree. I got a degree and a certificate. It just lets you know that um, life can be really, it's like a test. You be told, if you told you do these things, you would be, you see your success. And I feel like success can come in different areas in your life. Like, you can be successful in the smallest steps in your life. So if you didn't go out to college, that don't make you a failure. I mean, it just, college is not for everybody, or everybody know what's best for them. That's basically what I'm trying to say, And I had to think about that even with, with my daughter going on out to prom and stuff, because it's today, and prom would be for the girls and stuff. I hope most of them dress up nice, and the ones, hopefully they got some cute little dresses on. They nice and cool, because it is cold outside. That's another thing. I'm surprised it's really chilly outside, and it's May. Like, it's the first May 1st, but. But yeah, y'all, I'm not gonna ramble too much. I just kind of wanted to come in and just talk to you all, because, like I say, I know I haven't been. I know I haven't vlogged in 2 days now, and I know I haven't uploaded in 2 days. So I just want to just come in and give y'all a little tea and see, just check on y'all and see how y'all doing.